Hey everyone, happy Monday, Runday. Sorry we're running late. Having issues with my lighting up here and the Wi-Fi as always. So we're gonna start a little bit late tonight. So we started earlier this week than last week. So had to get the internet situated, but got a lot of people in comments already. Got Life with Roscoe saying hi. ELW Trains, what's up? What's up, Ed and Bettina Berg, Jub. Seen some other comments. Chessie's driving me nuts right now. She's like biting my feet. Now she's attacking the tripod. Got to get off of there. Let me see. 8:30. Yeah, honestly, guys, I was having a lot of problems with the lighting and the Wi-Fi. It's all connected. So the Wi-Fi went out right when I created the stream using my phone. Once I created the stream, the Wi-Fi went out. So I'm like, this is awesome. So what's up, Thomas Moore? We also have Adult Beverage Monday. Yeah, exactly. If the cat's not going to attack my foot. Oh, come here. She's been biting my feet. So I brought her up here. It's probably not what she wants, but she'll have to deal with it. But hopefully everyone's having a good night. What's up, Dell Hudson? And then she's also biting the tripod. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is what she wanted. So, I mean, she looks pretty tired. So, rebuilt the Hallmark Lino ornaments. Oh, nice. We fixed the angle on here, too. Got my Conrail shirt on tonight. And the lighting up here sucks right now. Like I said, I was trying to get that fixed. But, yeah, I got your text. Upload a video. Very cool. But, yeah, the lighting up here, I might have to move some stuff around, but it's like really dark up here. It's kind of fuzzy and everything. But yeah, she is just, maybe this is what she wanted. I don't know. So she's just chilling here. So, she's not being very antsy either, but she was biting my feet. I'm like, what do you want? And I guess this is it. So there we go. But I got Chessie with me. So yeah, guys, this month coming up, September's gonna be very busy. Got a lot of railroad stuff planned. We've got Harry Henning's Run for Fun, which is next weekend, not this weekend, but the following. We also have I have a friend YouTube meetup this weekend, so hopefully gonna catch some train action there. I'm gonna bring some of my N scale stuff to run with the battery stuff. There we go. Yeah, she is just in a mood. But, yeah, she's purring too, so. Chasing Niagara's chassis and, oh, that's awesome. The Hamburg show's on the 10th. Very cool. Yeah, I can't, honestly, guys, I can't go on any train shows until York. That's like what I have to save up for. I've got a couple trips coming up. And, yeah, York is going to be my next show, which is, you know, not too far away. It's about a month and a half. Oh, now she wants down. There you go. So, but I'm really excited for York this year. I'm looking at, I think I said this last year too, looking for more steam, articulated steam this time. I'd like to get my first articulating steam engine. Definitely my goal at York for this show. Yeah, she is in a mood. Yes, you can sit underneath the tripod. Just don't attack it. Nope, don't eat that. Yeah, cats are crazy, guys. Hudson, I'm not a huge Hudson fan. Yeah, cat's attacking the camera. So, but yeah, I'm not really the biggest Hudson fan. A hurricane Wednesday. Oh no, be safe out there. Let's see. I missed some comments here. What's up, Train Man 1993? But yeah, guys, I'm more of a Pacific fan. Like Hudsons are cool. Oh, she's going after her zip tie, and she's taking it downstairs. Perfect. But yeah, guys, I'm more of a Pacific guy. Hudsons are nice. What are they? 484s, right? Or yeah, 484s, I believe. Berkshires are cool, or Kanawas, whatever you would like to call them. They're really nice. I'd like to get a Hudson. If I do get a Hudson, guys, I want a Vanderbilt tender, just because I think they look really interesting, really cool. So Vanderbilt tender would be sweet on a Hudson. I've seen there's a TMCC what's it, a TMCC Hudson with the Vanderbilt tender, but it's got a pull-more motor, so I really don't want to deal with that. I could add speed control on a pull-more, but it'd be pretty crazy. Oh, 464s, okay. Yeah, 484s are Northerns. That's what tripped me up. Saw a couple comments here. Sorry guys, I'm using the phone, that's why I see like me doing this on the screen. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about the mod? That's pretty sweet. Modding those Hallmark engines. Very cool. I've got a couple of those. We'll do a Christmas tree review this year. We actually didn't set up the Christmas tree last year. The way my training went for work, I came home. It was crazy last year. I've told a couple of you guys this. When I started with Amtrak, it was my birthday week, so I quit my job on my... it was actually 2 days for my birthday. Put my 2 weeks in that Tuesday or whatever, or actually it was a week before. Put my 2 weeks in. The following week was my birthday. I actually had an employee review with my boss. That wasn't the best. Wasn't the best birthday. Then that following week I went to training for 2 weeks. And then that was like between Christmas and New Year's. So we really didn't have a lot of time to set up and everything. I wasn't really feeling like Christmas last year, but this year should be a lot different. Also have a little bit more disposable, that I can go out and do some more Christmassy stuff this year. Last year it was pretty tight around here, between everything going on and fuel, everything. Just, it was very expensive last year. 844. Someone asked me about prairies. Did I see that in there? Milwaukee Road, Mikado, very nice. Oh, Dreyfuss Hudsons are, you know what, that's, okay, so if I get a Hudson, guys, it'll either be a Dreyfuss or it will be a Vanderbilt tender. One of those would be sweet. But yeah, prairies are very cool. What are they? They're 262s, correct? Right? With the prairie? Plan on getting a new house? Not in this market. No, I'll wait. I need to wait for some different people in charge first. I'm just making it very simple, guys. I don't want to talk politics, but the market's very rough right now. Hello from New Jersey. What's up, ES Train or ES? How's it going? But yeah, I got this house. Whoops. Going Christmas caroling? Okay, that'd be fun. But guys, I got this house. My what do you call it? The interest percentage is so low. I've gotten so many calls to refinance because they're probably losing money on my house. Well, they're definitely losing money on my house, but compared to what people are paying now. Mean Metal Mike, what's up? Strasburg 475 or Western Maryland 734. You know, honestly, I've never seen 734, but that's a pretty cool engine. And they both don't belong on each other's railroads. I think 734, that was a railroad up. I know it's not an original Western Maryland engine, and neither is 475 being on the Strasburg. So honestly, I don't have a dog in this fight. Honestly, they're pretty cool. Both are very interesting engines, and they're very iconic engines. So, and being, 475's the last Mastodon or M-Class, they're very historic, and 734 is pretty cool from what I've seen. But honestly, I don't have an opinion on that. But I think 734 should be running. I don't know what's going on with it for sure, but they're pretty cool. Some years back, I'm reading N. Bettina Berg's comment. We didn't put a tree up. Sister nearly jumped through the phone. Oh, God. Yeah, Nikki's a Christmas person, and when I told her we're probably not going to do anything this year for Christmas, it was a very depressing Christmas, and then we had some family stuff to deal with, and it just was a horrible Christmas last year. So we're hoping this year is going to be a changed situation. What's up, Lehigh River Sub? How's it going? Reading these comments, guys. I'm just dealing with the phone. Want to buy a house in Lancaster County. Love it there. Strasburg. Okay. Yeah, the only downside to Strasburg, that area, would be the smell. You got to deal with that Amish deodorant, if you would like to call it that. So that smell is pretty much dormant right now until it gets kind of like hot. You smell a little bit of it in areas, but there's like mushroom farms up there. They spread the waste from their animals, which I don't understand how that's even legal, with stormwater runoff and everything. But it is what it is. But it smells horrible. I would say from in the winter it smells probably the worst. But yeah, we're working out there in Lancaster. We had to go up to what do you call it, Harrisburg, and just that whole drive, it was awful. But yeah, Amish deodorant. I made that up a while back when I was at Strasbourg. I'd always say, guys, it smells like Lancaster out here. Oh wow, they do it there too. Oh no. What's up, Mr. Shades? Glad you made it in. Yeah, they just use a spreader and they just spread that stuff. The centipedes. I don't have the room to run centipedes here. I have 072, but a centipede needs like at least 80 to 84, 87, 90, make it look right. But I would be afraid it's going to scratch my roof up here. Amish odor. Oh, God. But guys, I also have a couple projects coming up. I do apologize. I wanted to do the video on the signal last week. This is going to happen this week for sure. I'm experimenting with some other upgrades. So you guys may see an upgrade video coming out once I basically work on my quality control, make a very presentable upgrade. So we'll get into that. Excuse me. Right now my K4 is in pieces on my desk. It runs great. I'm just doing a sound upgrade. Also bought that PS3 board. I'm still deciding on what engine to use for that because I've had a couple of other pieces come into my possession through some friends. But I'm also thinking to upgrade something smaller just to start and then go from there. Also rail fan McCungy. Yeah, McCungy's fun. That's a really cool spot, definitely. My favorite engine in the collection is probably my 1361 K4 that's on my desk right now in pieces. What's up, Radar? If I miss anyone in the chat, just retype your comment there. I'm just dealing with a little screen right now. Hallmark Lionel Ornaments Pennsylvania 1361 is out. Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome. Let more scratches on your wall. Oh no. Oh no, not that. Oh man. Yeah, it's yeah, I got 072 up here, and honestly guys, if I find an articulated engine at the show that's like a KLine, I almost bought it last year. It was a KLine Allegheny that can run on, I think, I know it's semi-scale. I think it's like what, 152 or 154 scale. It's like Rail King almost, but it looks a little bit better than the Rail Kings. Are you mad at me? Only 11 likes. Yeah, thank you guys so much. We got 30 people in the chat, so or 30 people watching, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm actually at York. I'm looking for an articulated engine. It does not have to be full scale. If I can find a full scale, like a Mallet or an Allegheny would be sweet up here. Someone had one at York last year. It was a K-Line with TMCC. Did not have cruise control, and someone snagged it. It was like $399 or something. Yeah, Spirit of Altoona. So I actually have 1361 on my desk. I'm actually adding a chuff switch and such. What's up, Sieber? Got the new Atlas. Oh, sweet. Those should be really cool. K28s might be happening for Broadway Limited. Very nice. Big boy to N scale. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of big boys. I know a lot of you guys are probably like puzzled by that, but they're cool. I appreciate them, and just it's not really like necessary if I get one or not in the future. It's not on my list. Right now I'm concentrating on my Pensy Steam collection. I'm getting a lot of KLine stuff, a lot of early Lionel TMCC, and basically upgrading it as I go along. So I don't have any legacy steam engines. Everything's TMCC with Cruise, or I actually bought a Cruise board recently. I'm going to upgrade my probably the Mikado, so it has cruise control, which would be really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. But at York, I'm going to try to find some type of articulating steam engine, preferably something either Pensy or CNO, something local. We'll see. How was? Oh, life is good. Life is good on the railroad. Wouldn't do anything. Don't plan on doing anything else out there, but it's been great. Big Boy's overrated now. Pretty soon the club members will get theirs in. Oh God. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Big Boys, just because, like, they're not from. It sounds kind of weird, but they're not from around here. Like, we're on the East Coast, and I just can't really connect with them. A lot of the stuff that I'm running now is stuff that would have ran like locally, either on our scenic railroad that's local to here, or up on the corridor, or up on the Keystone corridor as well. So I'm trying to get more locally grown items. Maybe in the future, like way out there, we'll get something like that. But right now, it's not really that important to me. I'd rather spend the money on like, a mountain. Someone mentioned that earlier, an M1 Mountain, M1A, M1B. Yeah, exactly. Locally grown. There you go. But yeah, we'll see. The Challengers are cool. My friend my friend Sean brought one over. He had a Lion Master Challenger. It was really nice. But same deal. Like UP stuff is just too far west. Pennsylvania, New York Central. Yeah, pretty much. Baby Big Boys. But like I said, Challengers are cool. They're just, I don't even know what I'd run with that. I feel like I'd have to buy a bunch of UP stuff. And right now I'm concentrating on like local stuff. Scale turbine, those would be sweet, but they're huge. A Y6B would be awesome as well. If I could find like maybe like a Rail King Y6B. Hey, what's up, Eric Williams? How's it going? But I'm not opposed to Rail King, as long as it has PS2 or better. We'll have to see. Got another RS3. There's actually a really nice RS. I think it's an RS3. It's on trains right now, and I might buy it next week. We'll see. We'll have to see. But it's really, really nice. Good. You're very nice, man. We're all blessed. I mean, we're all alive and well right here. No storms, no tornadoes this week, so everything's going well. Speaking of turbines, what'd you say there? Lionel turbine tooling was developed by Mike Wolf. Very nice. Yeah, it does not surprise me, honestly. Pennsylvania, New York Central for me, also Santa Fe. First loco as a kid, yeah. Oh, God. It was a CNJ. But it's all red. I'll send you the link. It's sweet. It's a Lionel, or it's a KLine. But it is a beautiful unit. So I don't have any RS3s with command, but CNJ is kind of local. So a lot of you guys like some railroad history. CNJ interchange with the B&O and the Reading. What's up, William? Nicholas Smith has a Y. Oh, God. I can't really spend that type of money right now. Maybe at York when I save up a little bit. Getting a Lionel 520 electric on eBay. Very nice. Yeah, eBay's been very, very good to me lately. UP's too far away, but I do love Challengers, Y6V any day. Yeah, they're cool. I don't hate them. Like, I don't hate Big Boys. I mean, there's probably someone out there who hates GG1s and K4s and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, Docman, look, gotta represent. There you go. I gotta make sure I get this dry clean to take over to Harry's Runday. So we'll be matching. We'll be twins. There you go. I don't know how someone could hate a GG1, but there's someone out there probably is like, oh, they're overrated. You know, everyone out there has a GG1. Yeah, Big Blue. Exactly. But, you know, it's how it is. But eBay, guys, has been so good to me recently. I found like a local seller. Well, not local, but he's in Maryland. And he has these tiny smoke units that I've been putting in. Like, I put one in the engine you guys are going to see tonight, my 280. I'm going to shove one of them in the K4 in time for Harry's Runday. So I have a nice upgraded steam engine with the magnet, chuff, and everything. So we're going to get like 4 revolutions per chuff and puffing smoke. It's going to be so much fun. The 280, I'm bringing that as well. It is running like so nice right now. But there are a couple things up here that I'm going to start to look into. I might actually, sounds crazy, I might end up changing out my track up here because I've got some electrical issues on most of the switches. I'd like to change out my switches, use like Ross or something to eliminate any problem with connection. But I've got some experimenting I've got to do. GG1s are awesome. Yeah, I need a full-scale GG1. That's also on the list. Santa Fe engines. I've got an FT. That was a Lionel set from, oh God, 2010, something like that. It's right before Lion Chief. And when this set got recalled because the paint was wrong, Lionel shipped you a Lion Chief, and I did not want that. So I'm glad I have this conventional one. Let's see. Trains is selling a JLC GG1 less than 500. Jeez. What's up, AV Savannah? Electric issues suck. Yeah, I've got some switches I need to like. I think it's got a grounding issue. It just does not run my DCS unit that I have, or my Explorer is freaking out. I might end up switching the Explorer to the inside track, but the problem is if I do that, then I can't run like the Decapod on my 052 or 054. I need 72 for that. And yeah, it's it is what it is. So I'm actually waiting on one of my friends. We're going to see if I can get a DCS unit from them. What's up, CJ's Trains and Adventures? Welcome to the stream. We got like 15 train masters. Oh man. Vision Line Conrail Bicentennial. Oh, that's gonna be sweet. It's silver though, so that's probably why I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues. Oh, it's a silver one. Okay, silver GG1. Gotcha. Hey, good evening, Savannah. Oh, good evening, Doc. There you go. Doc's in the house. So, but yeah, guys, that electrical issue is driving me crazy. All of my TMCC stuff is working great. The power supply is a little bit stronger than the Explorer. If there's any power drop in the Explorer, then picks back up with power, it considers it as an overload. So I got to figure out if I can jump some leads on my switches. I bought 2 new switch motors. I'm going to try to pop those out and get these switches working. I'm thinking it's a power issue with the ground. It's got like a dead ground, so once it picks up the ground on the hot side of the track, it like overloads the system. Dash 8 Santa Fe, run with auto racks. That'd be sweet. You know, I do have one Union Pacific engine. It's a SD70M, or is it SD60M? I love that engine. I would never part with it. It's got the flag, the American flag on it. I like the Americana, and it sounds and looks great. And it's a Rail King. And I do, like, not everything has to be scale. I've always talked like that on the channel. I know I've been getting a lot of more scale pieces. But guys, I recommend if you're in a train club and you have friends that run trains, it's great to have a few engines in your collection. They're not like behemoths. You can run them on 031 or 040, 042, 054, and it's not going to destroy your stuff. So I like having like a couple of like smaller steam engines on hand, or like that SD70M. is a Rail King, so it works on 031, even though I wouldn't run it all day on 31. But it's good to have a couple engines in your arsenal if you like to travel. You know, I kind of, if I'm going to a new layout, hey, what's up, Brian Rock? Wrote a whole list there. But I do recommend, if you guys are going to train clubs and going to run days and such, and you're not familiar with their layout, bring a couple of like smaller pieces, like, you know, Rail King, and then bring, you know, a couple larger pieces, so you're not going to lose out on running trains. Like my SD9 will be running tonight is Rail King. It presumably runs on 31. I prefer not to run it on that. There's a lot of wires and such on those trucks, but the SD70M runs a little bit better on smaller curves. So just a little bit of a little bit of advice there. Even the 280 on 054, it is not having it. It's like all the wheels are hanging off the edge. So it is what it is. Steam whistle or air horn? Oh God. And sorry guys, I got to go back here. Some comments. A few O scale, mainly S. S gauge is pretty cool. Love Rail King. Rail King's cool. The newer Rail Kings are becoming scale. My favorite whistle is probably a Redding 6-chime, or that Redding Hooter or the Banshee Redding, whatever, on oh God. What am I thinking of? 2102. So that's probably one of my favorite whistles right now that I've heard. 1361's whistle's pretty cool, but I like a Redding 6-chime. It's probably my favorite. Either that or a CNJ 3 or 4-chime. Like, I know 425 had a CNJ last time I rode on it, and it was awesome. I think it's a CNJ 3-chime. It's the same whistle on my what do you call that thing? Camelback. I'm losing it, guys. Hey, what's up, train seekers? But yep, those are my probably favorite whistles. My favorite horns, I really don't know horns too well. I'm not a huge fan of like single chime horns, like, you know, like a Leslie single chime. That's the only one I know that's a single chime, but I like the 5 chimes are cool. Or yeah, there's a 5, and I've seen like 3 chime horns. And then today we actually had an engine go by when we were working. It's a Norfolk Southern engine. I think its number was oh God, let me look at my engine for a cheat sheet. Let me see. What's this number? I think it was 5518, which was originally an N&W engine. It had a very interesting whistle. It actually had not a whistle, a horn. And I'm like, man, that's either a Southern or an N&W engine. RS5T. Sounds great. Called CSX Heritage. Yes, I saw that picture. That is awesome. EP5s, yeah. Yeah, you guys will be angry with that too. I sold my EP5 last York to buy more trains. I sold it 2 trains, but it did not have speed control. It had 2 Pulmors, and it was actually blowing breakers up here. My 180 brick was blowing all the time. It was a great little engine. It ran awesome, but it just had 2 Pulmors in it. I couldn't hold on to it anymore. I was like, yeah. Leslie RS3Ls are cool. Yeah, I'll have to look up some horns. I think what Amtrak has now, I can tell the difference between the power unit, like the ACS unit, or the cab car. Sacrifice trains for more trains, yeah. Oh yeah, the Conrail logo. You can only see it from the side of the CSX Heritage units. But guys, we're going to run trains at 9 o'clock, and we're probably going to go to just 10 o'clock tonight. Got to wake up nice and early for work. But just really quick, for anyone in the chat, so next weekend, not this weekend, but the following weekend is Harry Henning's Run for Fun. Really excited for that event. I'm going to bring some really cool pieces to run. I've got some totes of trains I'll bring, and it's going to be an awesome, awesome event. What else? So up here, I've got some projects that we're going to do this week. Last week I couldn't get to them. We had, I actually ended up working some overtime on Friday, so that kind of put out my, my time to do a video. So I'm going to do the tutorial on this signal right here. And this signal runs off of just AC, and I'm going to run this at like 14 volts AC, so I don't blow up these little LEDs or overload the circuit in there. But this light is really cool, which I'll let you know. But yes, we're going to be there. I'm hoping Saturday. We'll probably try Saturday. We'll see. But yeah, we're going to do the tutorial on this, and then depending on how my upgrade goes with the steam engine, we'll then upgrade another steam engine eventually with the smoke unit, and all that. But I'll at least try to get something out this week. So I know it's, excuse me guys, I know it's been a while since I posted anything. It's been about a week or so, but we are slowly getting back to more videos. And then this this fall's gonna be jam-packed with a couple of events I'd like to do, either down in Jim Thorpe, riding like the Gorge train, things like that, just doing some basic rail fan videos down in Jim Thorpe, or going down the street to the NCR Railroad. And then there's also, like, to get up to see 1309 again for their fall foliage season. I'd like to ride the train. I've never ridden that excursion before, and I like to sit in the open air car. So we'll see what happens with that. I may not film a whole lot, but I'd definitely like to do some rail fanning out in Cumberland, Maryland, because that's like the big hub for CSX out in the West. So we'll see what happens. And then, guys, this winter, I am planning on doing some videos at some train shops, like do an overview video. I might even start sooner than that. And I've had a couple of my friends that own train shops ask me recently, it's like, hey, have you ever done any videos showcasing a train shop? And I said, no, but I did, we did work it out. We're going to try to film something, respectfully while the store's open and such. So, yeah, got a lot of stuff planned, but I'm really excited for this event, the Run Train event, or the Run for Fun event at Harry's. It's gonna be awesome, and it's a public event. You guys are all invited. Bring your O scale. Harry runs O scale, so if you have anything else, any other scale, recommend not to bring it because you won't be able to run it. But if you have O scale, it has to have command control. I know he didn't really say that last year, and one of my buddies brought a I think it was a 2018 post-war steam engine. He had to wait a while for everyone to leave, but he was running it on the club layout. And yeah, I think it was all right, but just bring your command control engines and a remote. So if you have a TMCC remote like this, leave it home because it won't work there. You need a cab 1L. So cab with CAB, the number 1, and then the letter L. That is the blue remote. I can't really show you guys. I'm using my phone, but just Google it, cab 1L remote. They go for like $150 to $200 a piece. They work with Legacy. So you'll need something like that to run your locomotives in either the basement or out in the shed, or not the shed, the barn. I found that out the hard way. He has just Legacy. For MTH, he probably has the app, or the WIU, so you can log in with your phone to run your MTH trains. But I'll highly recommend, if you have an MTH DCS remote, bring that instead. And just like Docman just said there, using Bluetooth, bring your phone, full charge your phone so you don't cause a crash. But bring whatever you need to run your trains off the grid. So I borrowed a remote last year, but it's it's kind of rare to borrow a remote at that event. There's a lot going on. So I'm bringing my own remote this year. Just bought one on eBay. So we'll see. Well, got some comments here. Data tracks with infrared. Very cool. Do you know if quilling a horn? Oh, got the comments rolling in. Power Master connecting to a TMCC base. I don't think you can quill, but it does a... it runs it like a TMCC whistle. Like my buddy brought, like I said, he brought a Challenger over with Lion Master, which is... Lion Master have legacy sound sets. You could not quill the whistle, but you can hold it down, and however long you hold it, it does whatever. Same with my GP7. It's basically programmed so that the horn doesn't go crazy like you're quilling the horn, but it will work. But that remote, that Cab 1L is like bulletproof. That's why I recommend buying one. I don't recommend buying like the $1,000 legacy remote, like the Cab 2 remote. They're going for crazy money. I tried looking for one today. The cheapest one I saw was $600. That was a refurbished one as well. I'm like, no, I don't want anything refurbished. So I need an F. I do need F units. They're in my future. Maybe at York. We'll see. I don't have any F units. I've got 2 E7s that are conventional. What's up, Danny, the PR fan? Gonna be able to stay up. Doing all right. About to run some trains here, guys, in about 13 minutes. But yeah, the club also runs the legacy system, so I'll be able to use that at my railroad club. Just make sure to turn off your Bluetooth if you're going to, that's a public service announcement right here, going to use a Lionel remote, or it will hijack your locomotive. Oh no. No, it's Kirkland sparkling water right here. It's actually not that bad. It's decent. Just something to keep me going here. But but I'm really excited for the event, guys. I'm gonna bring some of my custom cars, like the hobo cars are going with me. I've got some other projects I'm gonna start and finish before that event. I have like 5 projects to do before I go. I've got some LED conversions I'd like to do. I've got a caboose. I've got, oh man, this caboose right here. That is like, someone dropped this thing and it's fully decorated on the inside. I've got to repair this. And then also, I'm going to attempt to put in a cruise control system in my Conrail unit, which is actually right here. Oh, there we go. My Conrail GP38 right here. And I've got the patch. So, yep. This might be going with me. I'm not sure yet. I'd like to bring it. It's a beautiful locomotive. Runs really nice. It just does not have cruise control. So if I can put cruise control in here, it's such a tight space, but it might sub out some of these boards that are in here. We'll have to see. But I love this. This engine is fantastic. It does not have a smoke unit. It's the only downside, but there isn't room to put a smoke unit in there. There are boards right there. So you do get the, what do you call it? These are the dynamic brake fins. And then the antenna is literally right there for the TMCC unit. But all that wire is in there too, and it makes the dynamic brake fins pop up on it. Oh, put that down here. We'll have to see. It's either that cruise control goes in that right there, or my Mikado. So I'll have to decide this week whenever it comes in. Walt will love that Conrail. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, the GP38 units are sweet. Here's another one. Here's another GP38. This actually looks more like a GP... GP20? I forgot, someone told me, like, with the stacks like this, it looks totally different than a GP38, but there are GP38s out there that do not have dynamic brakes. And this is the smoke unit here, and this has cruise control. So I've actually thought about taking the guts out of here and then shoving it in the Conrail unit, but I'm not going to do that. No, it'd be too much work. I don't want to destroy these. These are meant to run. This is also KLine, so both are KLine. This is probably 2000. Oh man, I don't know, 2001, 2000 to 2004, somewhere around there. And KLine actually made a Norfolk Southern GP38 that's not black. They made another one that's gray. If you look it up, it's really cool, and it has smoke, cruise control. This is actually a custom run that they did for the Railroad Police, which is the badge right there. So both of my GP38s are customs pretty much. The 25 years of Conrail, they made them with, this is crazy. So I did some research on them. There's really nothing on these units at all online other than that they made them. There was a young man, it's not like an old person. There was a young man online that reviewed the 25 years of Conrail engine. It wasn't me, but it was some other guy. He reviewed his, and it was fully conventional with rail sounds, or it had like a digital horn and bells. They call that like signal sounds. His unit did not have TMCC either, so the box of his was also very different. So mine came in the typical, I don't have one sitting here, a typical yellow and black box that says KLine, and it has like the Lionel rail sign or rail sounds with the L with Trainmaster on it. Theirs came in a blue and black box and silver box that says celebrating 25 years of Conrail. Those are the conventional ones. So I saw one of these at a train show, I think Oaks. I think I saw one at Oaks, and it was the conventional version. Now the crazy thing is with these locomotives, these were given out to employees of Conrail that helped paint this unit, from what I read. And then when the unit went back into service, some people did not want these units, so they were sent back to KLine. So they had like a surplus. Eventually KLine printed out a new box, a new sticker, and they made these with like a very small amount with TMCC. So it's kind of like a little bit of a mystery there with that. Same with this police unit. And the box says cruise control on it, you know, with the sticker. Here we go. Here's a box right here. This is your typical KLine box right here. This came with the NS unit, and there's your cruise control. And this is a sticker that was put on the box. There's the price tag. But anyone that's interested in KLine, this is strictly KLine. So you have the big yellow box. If you guys look online for any KLine units, you want to figure out what it's got, like what features. Does it have rail sounds, command control? Cruise control is a big one. If you want to find out any of that, look at the box, right? You're going to look for things like the sticker right here. And that's what kind of irritates me, because trains will post pictures of KLine stuff and they don't show you the main sticker. This sticker right here tells you what it is. And it says Norfolk Southern GP38-2 part of 6-21130. So that's your part number. But then usually, like 90% of the time, there's a feature sticker. So if you do not have like the front of the box that says this, this right here, Trainmaster, command control, and then it also says cruise control right there. Where did it say that it had a smoke unit? I forgot where. Yeah, it did not say that on here. So if you guys look online, you have to look at the sticker. There's a smaller sticker than this on your features list, and that's where you find out what your engine has and what's going on. That's the one thing I do complain about with trains when it comes to KLine. because KLine used a generalized box for a lot of their stuff. The foam insert or the plastic insert, usually it's like a styrofoam, that's what changes, and the box is the same. Then they put a sticker on the outside, so usually it says command control, it'll say cruise control, because they did not say Odyssey. All KLine stuff wasn't licensed, from what I've read, to have Odyssey. It said KLine speed control, which is about the same, because my speed control and my 280 and also my K4 are both Lionel cruise control boards. But the box has a sticker. You got to read the sticker, and sometimes trains will not post the picture of that sticker. They'll take a picture of the box, of the front and the back, and the sticker's usually on the sides. So just take a look for that. I'm a big KLine buff. I mean, this is KLine, this caboose right here, also KLine. So, and something just fell out of it on the floor. But yeah, this actually has 2 stickers on the bottom. So those almost look like the Runday stickers. So I wonder if this was up at Harry's Runday at one point. But what fell out of there? What the heck was that? I have no idea what just fell out of that caboose. But anyways, this is a part of my rebuild right here. But it's a safety caboose. Works safely to the end. It says it right there in the middle. But yeah, guys, I'm a KLine fanatic. Yeah, everything looks like it's still there. Put that over here. But yeah, a lot of KLine stuff is just fantastic. My K4 is awesome. The Decapod, or sorry, not Decapod, the 040 and the 280. The 040 is KLine, the 280 is Lionel. But the K4, my 040, and Mikado are all KLine. Same with these 2 diesels. And I'm planning on getting some more. And honestly, I've been looking at the semi-scale Alco, what do you call them? The PAs. I'm looking at a set of those online as well. They have like the antennas on them. They're semi-scale, but they are awesome. But let me read through some of these comments here. Speaking of KLine, it's crazy how they literally paid Lionel employees to use their electronics. Yeah, yep. What's up, Twisted MacGyver's Trains? Broadway Limited steam engines are so nice. Yeah, I've had my run-ins with them a couple times with, this is Broadway Limited. My buddy brought over a chassis special, what's that, 2101. And it had an issue with the drawbar for the tender. It was not picking up signal. So the engine would just kind of stop and then pick up and then stop. So that's the only issue I've seen with Broadway Limited in person. I've heard rumors here and there about stuff, but for the most part, it's a decent product. Let me go through here. Didn't know the modern NS scheme was that old and iconic. Yeah, there's like I said, there's pictures of KLine's Norfolk Southern units. I think they're gray with a red lettering or something like that. They looked really cool. Never seen it before. And it was not like the Fireball, whatever that scheme is. It's like all gray and like the front nose is on fire with red, or I think there's red, yellow, and green, something like that, or blue. I've seen the red and the yellow one in person. It looks really weird. I was like, what the heck is that? When I was working up in Harrisburg. But anyways, guys, we're gonna run some trains here. Turn this camera around. Ooh, there we go. So tonight, I've got an array of things I've never ran before, and that's actually on my first track where the SD9 is. So tonight we're going to be running a, I'm calling it a work train. It's got a, pretty much I've got the Penn Central baggage car being used as like a bunk car, my Reading and Northern tanker, which we ran last week, same with the Penn Central car. It's a water tank. Then behind that we have a covered gondola. Then we have the giant CR or Conrail Oregon. Then we have a Pennsylvania worker boxcar, a sand car, another coal car. It's really for ballast. But the front of the engine, I've got something that's brand new. Never ran it before, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's that yellow thing down track, right there. So you guys will see that as it goes around. So what else? Also on track 2, we're running the 280 with the upgraded chuff pack and everything. So let's get these started. Alright guys, I'm going to put the camera over here so you will see the new car coming in. So alright, gotta wait for the PS3 engine to warm up. There it goes. Yes, the Doppler effect is available on the Explorer, but I don't have the Explorer hooked up. I'm having some issues with it. Alright, so here we go. You guys are going to see the new car. And there it is. What's up, David Johnson? There we go. Look at that. So yes, we have a Plow. We now have a Plow on the work train. So, it's an MTH Plow. I've never ran it before. And then here comes the 280 with the new smoke upgrade that I did. We got 2 of the Plows. Now I need snow. Exactly. Here, let me get you guys back here. But yes, the signal will be built soon. Custom one made of wood. Plow's awesome. Yeah, I gotta find a Jordan, what do they call it, Jordan spreader now. I got the test weight car in the back. Now here comes our upgraded engine. Hey, thank you so much. I was just messing around. I was like, you know what? Let's do a work train. The thing I'm missing now, I just need a crane. Honestly, it'd be awesome because I got the Plow, I got the bump car right there, got water for them, I got the covered hopper for scrap, the other scrap car, I got the tool car right there, sand car, ballast car, and then the bunkhouse with test weights. Nice. A crane. Is it TMCC or MTH? Honestly looking for one of the TMCC cranes. Amtrak spreader. Oh man, that'd be awesome. I think I've seen those. They're from like the 80s, right? A little bobber caboose. There you go. Perfect. So it's so funny with that bobber caboose, guys. I end up painting the inside. So the inside, you can see the interior is green. It's got a whole decorated interior. And I actually did a video on it. But the funny thing is, a gentleman reached out to me from the West, or not the Western Maryland, the Maryland and Pennsylvania Historical Society. They said, we have that caboose in storage. It's in parts. But the inside's actually orange. But it looks really good, though. So I thought that was just so funny. The inside of the car is green and fully decorated. That's actually on my list too, the Blue Comet for sure. Add some smoke fluid to the SD9. There we go. All right, let's get you guys to the other side of the layout. So give me a second here. But yeah, thank you guys so far for checking in and saying hi and everything. It really means a lot. We got 38 people watching. It's a good crowd. Thank you guys so much. add some more smoke fluid to our steam engine here. But yeah, guys, the upgrade that I did to the steam engine is that I took a magnet switch and went from a rectifier board to get the 5 volts for the smoke unit, and on the output power side to the smoke unit, used a magnet switch hooked up to the same magnets I used for the chuff sounds that I added to get the 4 revolutions per chuff, or 4, you know what I mean, 4 revolutions or whatnot, the 4 chuffs. So, what's up, Happy Mark? How's it going? So, I did a very basic upgrade. Instead of using the, they call them cherry switches on the inside, because I was getting 1 chuff per like 4 revolutions. So it was driving me crazy. I'm like, this is such a beautiful model. It needs a little bit of a TLC. So added in the chuff switch. Then the magnets are on the wheels, which I have to paint over so you can't see them. But then after that, it worked out great. So I'm going to do this to a lot of my other steam engines in the collection. So give me 1 second here. I'm going to add some smoke fluid. Just added some smoke fluid. Oh yeah, the Proto one. Yeah, that blue Comet set was beautiful, but they wanted way too much for it, honestly, for what you're gonna have to do to upgrade it. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm good. Tonight we're using Cinder. So usually someone asks if we are, or what smoke fluid we're using. Tonight is Cinder, and then in the diesel we're running vanilla and, what's the other one? Coffee. And then maple sugar, kind of mixed together. So we got the breakfast blend. But yeah, in just a few minutes I'm going to switch out probably the SD9s. We'll put something else on that work train. I'll probably actually end up switching out. Thank you so much. What's up, Train Video Productions? So we'll probably switch out the 280 just a little bit. Yeah, so I mixed the little bit I had left of coffee. I mixed it with the maple sugar, and then what was the other one that I had? I mixed them together, so now I have, like, I call it breakfast blend. But yeah, we'll switch out the 280 in a little bit. I really want to switch out the SD9s because I have no control over it. Hey, what's up, John? How's it going? voice is echoing. Oh man, that's awesome. Live stream are always interesting. Hey, thank you so much. You know, I could hook up the, what is it? Oh, you know what? For the work train, I could hook up my AS616. It's a Baldwin. We'll hook that up in just a few minutes here. Get some horn action on the SD9. So that's actually ballast, Ed and Bettina. So that's it's the Woodland Scenics fine ballast, and I just glue it down. But yeah, guys, give me a second here. We're gonna take the SD9s off. We're gonna run my Protosound 1 Baldwin AS616. Which I haven't ran in a long time, so we'll see how she does. So give me a second here, guys. Let me get that situated. But the 280 will be running around. Alright guys, give me a second here. I gotta fire up the good old Protosound 1. Just a comment here. I've heard people using black shingles, probably old ones. Yeah, you just gotta be careful to make sure they're not asbestos. But yeah, I've heard of that too. There's one of the guys at the club uses, he paints like, what is it? He paints like sheets of wood, and it looks really nice. I'm used to not having speed control. Let me raise you guys up a little bit so you can see the actual engine pulling the work train that we switched out. Poster board, that works. There we go. And we'll add some maple sugar. There we go. I think it's doing that sound with the brake squeal because of the plow in the front. Brake squealing's getting pretty crazy, so I'm going to switch that engine out for a different engine. Give me a second here. It's just driving me crazy with that brake squeal, so give me a second here. Got a different locomotive setup. Missed some comments here. Yeah, that's the weight car is it's a test weight car. It's not a track cleaning car, but it's just a test weight car. It's a model. Yeah, Marty and Doc Brown, they're stopped at the 50s, right? I actually have to redo this whole scene right here. I feel really embarrassed. It looks horrible right now, but it's going to get rebuilt soon. What's the other comment? Oh, the bobber caboose is at the Ma and Pa. It's a Maryland, Pennsylvania bobber. Strasburg has a Pennsylvania bobber, I believe. Eastern region. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, we got a better work train now. Echoing. But that is a RS-27 Alco on the work train now. There you go. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to take the camera low, I guess. Just say turn on the volume on your phone. Lagging far. Oh. Yeah, one of the best accessories ever made right here. What beacon is this? Number 494 beacon. One of my favorites. I zoom in. There we go. Busy night, yeah. 222 4W to whistle. Oh, nice. Those are so soothing to listen to. Like all the old post-war whistles. There's just something magical about them, honestly, guys. Oh yeah, I got the Cherry Hill. Population 17, more or less. Strasburg bobber. Alright guys, I'm actually going to take off the 280 engine. We're going to add a CNJ Camelback that I haven't ran in a while. Alright guys, give me a second to hook up the CNJ. Alright, give me 1 second here. Yes. Eric Williams, yes, they do. I actually have some here. I got the old MTH diesel set. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the work train right now. It's going to run the CNJ until we finish up here. We're going to end the stream at 10 o'clock. I got 40 people in here. Thank you guys so much. I think we hit 45 viewers. Really means a lot, guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support on the channel. It really does mean a lot. But like I said, we've got a couple events coming up. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you check out the museum video I did last week. That was just a lot of fun going to the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania with a bunch of my friends and running trains. And then also, of course, connecting with other clubs and such at that event. It was just a really great experience. Everyone was just so nice, really great to talk to, and just a really good group of people out there. So just make sure you check out that video, give them some love as well. If you're interested, our club is selling those light-up tank cars. Please look up our Railroad Club on Facebook. It's the Lower Susquehanna Valley Module Railroaders. And check them out and send them a message if you're interested in buying one of those light-up tank cars. I know they're $300 a piece, but they are custom made and there are a lot of electronics in those. Hey, thank you so much, John, and also saw Radar heading out for the night. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Yeah, that Baltimore S-Gauge Club is pretty sweet. That's been around for a very long time. Yeah, guys, I'm glad you enjoyed the work car. It's my first time running this car right here. I thought she did pretty good. It's a great roller, great runner, and it's a really cool looking car. It's got the concrete weights in there, got the plow up front with the, can't forget about that headlight. It's so cool. So here. There you go. You see the headlight up front. It has like a little cage. It is so funny. It has like a cage in front of it. So, just a really cool car, honestly. They're close to him. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. But guys, my next week's stream, I plan to have the K4 upgraded just like this 280 with the 4 chuffs and also that puffing smoke unit. It's going to be really cool. I can't wait to get that board and everything in there. There's a little bit more space to work with inside that engine, but the 280 was pretty tight, shoving the boards in there and everything. And my other project is to get this engine looked at to fix all its bugs and such, because I'd love to be able to connect to the DCS. Try to get the other program to run. It does like a quilling whistle. There it goes. Didn't mean to type that. Oh, no worries. Yes, these are trains. I'm very happy to run my trains too. I mean, it's great. And you guys are an awesome audience, great viewers, and you guys are the best. So I appreciate all your guys' time and energy and your feedback. I do appreciate it, guys. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, the goal this week is to set up this signal. So guys, make sure you keep an eye out for that video. We're gonna get this Pensy position light set up, and it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. We're gonna put it right here before that track, and it's a control point. Does not have a milepost, so the tower, in retrospect, would be operating this signal. So I talked about this last week a little bit, but automatic block signals or ABS signals have a milepost right under here or up top. This does not have a milepost, so this is a control point. At least that's how our territory works with Amtrak. All the control points either say like CP or they don't have anything on them at all. NS uses a CP for control point, and then for their automatic signals it says there's sometimes like an A, or sometimes they'll say ABS, or it has a milepost marker. Easiest way to find out when your signals are automatic. And a great example of, if you guys have ever been to Strasburg, and you know Amtrak runs right by that Strasburg, let's see, at Paradise Junction there, the signals that you can see from Strasburg when they're red and green, those are ABS signals. So that's why they may be green and nothing shows up. It's because they're automatic. They're not controlled signals. So you could be riding the train at 3, 4 in the morning, and yes, they'll even place those signals there are automatic. So they'll be green and red all night. Sometimes they do turn green when something's coming, but usually they're just green and red, just to mark position. This is the crazy thing. Technically, a train can go through a red signal if it stops. According to ABS rules, the train has to fully stop first, then it can pass through an ABS signal. But a control point with that, without the milepost, and you have to get authority from the dispatcher, you cannot pass through that red signal. You will get in a lot of trouble, put out of service instantly. But just a little bit about the railroad, guys. So we're gonna hook up this control signal, and we're definitely getting that video done this week. The wiring is very easy. So a lot of you guys out there may be afraid of wiring up stuff, but it's fairly easy. I just recommend if you guys hook up your own wiring and such, use a separate transformer for your accessories. Do not hook it up to track power. It's the biggest thing. Running accessories, they need their own power source. Don't take away from your track. And she's really puffing out smoke tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, I've looked up these engines, guys. These PS3 steam engines have had issues at the wiring harness. So I think that's probably what's going on with mine, because it cannot connect to DCS. So the tether's been replaced. Gotta take it apart, see what's cooking. So it'll be all right. It's a future project. Hey guys, we're gonna run trains for about 13 minutes or so. What's up, RBP? How's it going? Hey, no worries. Been super busy with playing with real trains, right? At 1.9%. Yeah, pretty much, right? My floor up here is so uneven because the old house. But it's almost like 1.9% up here. Canadian National, 31 likes. Oh, man. But yeah, just running this one for now, and then we're going to call it, guys, at 10. But it'll be all right. But lots of cool events happening in September. Can't wait. And then, of course, we have York in October, so a lot of stuff going on, but lots of upgrades coming out soon. It's going to be awesome. Still smoking. So Diesel Days, I have to look that up. Do you know the date for Diesel Days by any chance? Make the train by. Hey, thank you so much. I forgot when the Diesel Days are. October 21st. I will have to look that up because I really want to go. I missed it. Like, actually, I don't know if they did it last year. I don't think they did that event for some reason last year, but definitely on my list. Yeah, Diesel Days, I think we went 2020 or 2021. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I scratched it. Well, the crazy thing is there's a Diesel Day that they did, I think 2018 or 2018. And before, they actually had the RDCs running. So they at least had one of the RDCs running, and they also had the Western Maryland A unit, the FA units running, and then they also had, the Pierre Marquette switcher running as well. Oh, at 611 me up at Strasburg. Yeah, I'm not sure because we went in 2020. That was pretty awesome. Or maybe it was, I think it was 2021. I know I moved out. I was living up here still already, and we've been up here for 3 years. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But that was an awesome event. It was quite expensive. I think it was like $48 a person or something, or more than that. But it was definitely worth it for that special event. In my opinion, it's worth it. A little expensive, yeah, but it's worth it. EMD, battery operated. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. See how slow this thing can go. Yeah, me too. They had that GP15T. That was awesome. They had the Conrail switcher, Sweet Toot, which is like the Plymouth switcher from Domino Sugar. What was the other ones that they had? They had the B&O GP7, which is probably my favorite. Between that and the Chessie, they had that CSX. I think the CSX unit was a GP15T. Then the Chessie unit was a GP20. And then they also had a GP38. Hey, Twisted MacGyver, thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a great week. The Sunburst, yeah. That was a cool unit. All right, so we're flipped around, guys. We're ending the stream here in about 5 minutes. But yeah, this week, like I said, I'm gonna try to get up here to get these videos done. I really do miss doing videos up here. It's just been super crazy with everything. I'm gonna wait for it across the crossing, so my lights my crossing lights right there aren't on all the time. Just coming around the mountain here. Here we go. Selfie mode. Alright, we cleared the block. There we go. I don't know how they get up to Strasburg. You mean the B&O Railroad Museum down in Baltimore? That would make way more sense to get them up. You couldn't get them up to Strasburg if you tried. Here, let's make sure everything's off. There we go. Because that's all NS trackage. Yeah, there's no way that NS would allow CSX on their tracks like that. But, hey, Jamie, how's it going? But yeah, I've heard that, well, my buddy Train Seekers that was here earlier, he witnessed that they had the 911 or first responders unit at the museum for First Responders Day. So CSX would drop off that locomotive for that event, and then they would take it back after, which is really cool. I don't think they did that last year. I'm not sure. But they do a First Responders Day. They show you like how they rescue people from trains and like, rescue people from a car and what the cars do. Like one year they ran a car or a train into a car. It's pretty epic, honestly. But yeah, it was a really interesting event. I wanted to go last year, but they brought that unit, I think it was a few years back. It's got all the, all the first responders on there. I've seen, excuse me guys. Yeah, I've seen the veterans unit. Out of all the CSX heritage units I've seen, I've only seen the veterans unit that's like got the urban camo, which is like the digital camo. I've seen that a few times. I've seen a couple sticker units. One of them was a Spirit of the Virginian. It had like the owner of the Virginian on it on the side, or like it was like the founding father of the Virginian Railroad. They had like a cursive writing on there. It's like Spirit of his name. The other cool stuff I've seen from CSX, I saw their work train for their tie renewal gang going through Baltimore. That was sweet. Like back then, I had no idea what any of that equipment was. Now I see that equipment every day while I'm out on the track. So it is a interesting perspective, because like now I see that stuff all the time. Way back then, I was like, what's this? What's that? It looks cool. That's crazy looking. Nowadays, I'd be like, that's a trip machine that takes out ties. That's a regulator that regulates ballast. And that's a tamper. You know what I mean? Low ram. Oh, so John, we actually, not rail gang, but the gang I'm in now, we have a low ram contractor that's a vacuum train. The vacuum train sucks the ballast out in cribs every 6 ties, so the track laying machine can pick up the old wood ties and basically grab them, throw them up in the train. So that's the first low ram I've worked with. I don't work on the low ram, but it's not the grinder. So low ram offers a bunch of services, just like Sperry Rail. They offer contractor like services. So low ram can use the vacuum, or they can use like the rail grinder. They do other inspection work and welding and stuff too. Organize the room. No, it's a mess. It's like that doesn't exist. But yeah, low ram guys are great. They've been really, really cool. A couple of our guys work with the train as well. Riding the trains at Knoebels on Friday. Made me think of you. Oh, yes. Oh, Hollow Fun is right around the corner, guys. I'm going to go to Knoebels probably about another 5 times before they close up. At least 5 times. I'm always there. It's like my favorite place. And I've got a couple of trips planned to go up there. And one of these days I'd like to rail fan the Pioneer train. But it's like kind of hard to catch. So, because you can't like go in the woods where they they run the train. And then you can get it like where the campground is, or like the parking area for the campground. You can walk down to like underneath the tunnel, but that's about it. And then ride the train, of course. Hey, Rail Chief, how's it going? But yeah, guys, we're gonna end this at 10. So like I said, I got Harry Henning's event next weekend, not this weekend, but following weekend. I'll mention it next week as well. Read his, or if what's the best way to get to it? If you look at his YouTube channel, it should explain what's going on. He did a video last year, but then also check out social media for his O-Gauge page. If you guys are on there, there's a lot of posts of that as well. I think he created an event. Couple of rules for that. Like I said, bring command control engines. It can be DCS or Lionel's command base. So that could be TMCC, Odyssey, TMCC, Legacy. It can also be Bluetooth control, or also, Bluetooth, and also Lion Chief. Just make sure you bring your own remote. Do not bring one of these dinosaurs. You have to bring a Legacy remote. Bring your Lion Chief remote that goes with that engine. If you're running DCS, if you have a DCS remote, bring that. I'm not sure if he has a WIU or not. He probably does, but I would not assume. I'd bring a DCS remote. If you guys need a Legacy remote, the Cab 1L, they are readily available online right now. There's a couple on trains. They're going for like $150, which is not a bad deal for what that remote could go for. But that would reduce the headache and stress of not having a remote, and plus it works with Legacy, so it's a great remote. But anyways, guys, it's 10:01. I'm going to call the stream here. I want to thank everyone for stopping in. We had lots of great people, lots of great comments tonight, and appreciate the likes. We got 41 likes. If you guys are watching the replay of this, thanks again. And it really does mean a lot. These streams are a lot of fun to do. I've been using my phone of recent. It's just so much easier. We also have to rely on the Wi-Fi in the house, which has been horrible of recent, but on phone signal and Wi-Fi, just in case as a backup. But you guys are awesome. Can't wait to get these upgrade videos out and show you guys what I've been doing up here with the layout, and got some projects to do before that train run. Anyways, guys, if you're new, anyone in the chat that's new, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment too, and thank you guys so much. Have a great week. Stay safe. If any of you guys are out rail fanning, stay off those tracks, please. Be careful out there. Have a great week. Catch up with you guys soon. Until next time, everyone, happy railroading. Stay safe. Be strong. We'll see you next time. See you guys.